Yo, it's Joe and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out episode 7, season 2, Legend of Vox Machina, titled The Fey Realm. I'm excited. I want to get in there. I don't want to waste any time. Thank you for your support as always. Follow me on Twitter, check out the Patreon, and stay tuned to the end for my patron shoutouts. Other than that, let's see what we got going on for episode 7, right? Let's do it.
I shouldn't have tried to pull off a spell like that.
I mean, your back was against the wall, Kiki. What else were you gonna do? It was either you try that or you all die.
She was...
With GROG and Scanlan.
Oh, I didn't even realize Scanlan teleported with them. Okay, alright, at least Grog and Pike aren't alone. I hope things are okay, because I'm gonna lose my mind. Y'all saw the last reaction.
Hello, little floof? Oh, that is the prettiest bird I have ever...
Oh! Oh! Yo. Why they do Kiki like that? She just can't get a break today. The little bit of happiness she gets just ripped away. Come on. This reminds me a lot of season 2 of The Legend of Korra, by the way. And from what I've been told in the comments section, Marisha was inspired to create Keyleth around the idea of the Avatar. So this is pretty cool to see the resemblances between The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra and Kiki and like this area in particular. I just get those vibes.
Follow my lead, and we'll be just fine.
I was about to say, dog, I don't know if I feel comfortable following you anywhere after what happened to Vex. I'm gonna just keep it a $150 with you. I like you as a character, Percy. You're dope. I like your positivity. I like your brutality. But, yeah, dog, I don't know if I'd be too comfortable with having you lead the team. So, yeah.
This is so stupid.
Stop. Vex, what did they just say, bro? Come on now. You ain't that dumb. You're stupid.
Time for a different approach.
The hell is that?
How'd you control them?
What else is new?
Vax, it's because you in the armor and just your stress and your anxiety and your depression and you just sulking around all day, that's what activated the plants. Come on, bro. And y'all should know this. Y'all should have been known something wasn't right with him. Okay, she's still alive. She's still alive. She's still alive. She's still alive.
I'm so sorry.
Throw it away.
That sword is totally fucking evil. It's not. It makes me strong. There's nothing wrong with it.
Grog. Grog. My boy. Listen, I know he's supposed to be portrayed to be dumb, and maybe he's not necessarily smart enough and hasn't experienced this sort of like mind manipulation. Bro, you can't be this dumb. You can't be this dumb. He's too dumb, like it's like out of character. Yeah! This is what you should have did, bro. You ain't so stupid that you shouldn't have did this before. You should have did this before. But at least you're doing it. At least you're doing it. Thank you.
Oh my.
No shot, bro. So this guy is like another jester. Oh, she got the Dommy Mommy energy? Hold on a second. Kiki got that Dommy Mommy energy. I'm quite certain that after this episode, there was a whole lot of fan art made, if there wasn't already. My boy got 3? That's fire. Okay. Is he saying that everybody's quote-unquote dickheads? I think that's what's going on.
Why do I have 3 peni?
Why not?
Percy's only trying to help.
Was he trying to help when Vex got, you know what I mean? I see where Vex is coming from, because like I said, I feel the same way. I get he's trying to help, but he's got to be a little smarter with what he does and take into account that he's not just by himself and this isn't a magical journey through the forest. This is important.
Well, we got some miles behind us.
Ah. We got you know, what's that song? On My Way. Dum, 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 on my way. We got one of those, but for Pike. Y'all ever seen Ice Age 1? That's the vibes I'm getting. Sing it, Ashley. That's the worst part of the trip that I've seen so far. Ow.
What, did I say something wrong again?
That's sweet.
Nah, you're making fun of me.
See? Showing that sincerity. That's what she wants to see, my boy. Yes, sir.
If you're into this, I can put on my naughty nurse's outfit.
And there it goes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, Pike,
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Fey Realm, huh? Garmilli's here to help.
You ever just kind of like take a moment, right? And just look at some of the things that we're seeing in the show, and you're like, damn, people were paid to animate that. People were paid to bring that to reality. Oh boy, that's a fun job.
Percy, you study these?
Of course.
These nuts. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Me again.
I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna fight that. God damn, he's so cool.
Trying to break it apart.
What is that tool you have? Have we seen him get that tool? Am I just forgetting? I'm probably forgetting something. They tripping. Oh yeah, oh they big tripping. They tripping big time. Look at the dilation in the pupils. This trinket. I heard he was voiced by Cheech. Oh yeah, look, Cheech Marin was right there. That's great.
Charge. Just a moment.
During the campaign, did he roll every single time he wanted to use that device he has? Or nah? Because I feel like that's what happened. Wow, that was very smart, Percy. I'll give that one to you. That was a really genius call.
I know I've made mistakes, but I also know something about carrying darkness. Whatever happens, I'll have your back.
That creature.
You know what, Percy? You got a couple of points back there from at least that right there. You got some work to do, but that's a start.
Feels like a hangover without any of the fun.
Not me. I feel incredible. Like my mind connected to nature on a spiritual level.
Uh-huh. I've known a couple of people who have opened their third eye, so to speak. I never have. I've like asked him about it, right? But one of my boys, he was like, it was like nighttime when I did it. You could see the stars so clearly in the sky. I just started crying, bawling, crying, because I felt so connected to everyone and everything. And it's like I just understood. I was like, oh yeah, you had a good trip. Your trip was fire. Ooh, look at this shot, man. This shot could be somebody's wallpaper.
I'm useless.
No, you're not.
Might as well replace me with a corpse.
Never, Grog. You're
Dead
irreplaceable.
corpse.
You know what? Hold on a second. I just want to give props real quick to Scanlan for pulling both Pike and Grog like that. I don't know if anybody else is going to look at that and say something about it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give Scanlan props, okay, for doing that, because I know that wasn't easy. He's a real one.
It's Singon.
You've been there
Mmm,
before.
that's where they're
You
from.
lived there.
With our father.
Mmm. That was a little banger. I like that little, what do you call it? I guess a reprise, maybe? I don't know if that's what you'd call it, but that was fire. We got a couple things to talk about. Them finding this bow is going to be very interesting because obviously they're going to meet back up with their father. I'm interested to see how that dynamic is going to be since it's been so long. Will he be remorseful for the way that he acted? Will he be even more of an a-hole? Who knows? We'll see. I wonder if Percy's gonna kind of be the one, even though, like I said, I'm not feeling his character as much. I wonder if he's gonna really be one of the main people that kind of helps Max out of this little rut that he's in and helps him better control the situation. Because right now, that armor that he's got on has really just been a huge help, but it's also been this enormous burden on him. I'm predicting that Percy might be one of the main people, if not the main person, right next to Vex, who helps him through. Because, like he said, he's been there. Grog needs to get his muscles back. I'm not liking that he feels that he's useless, because he's not. And I also am happy to see Scanlan showing a little bit of sincerity. However, as soon as Pike said, that was cool, I never thought I'd see that caregiving side of you, he kind of stepped back and distanced himself from that kind of like a vulnerability, and allowing himself to be vulnerable and be that way, and just went straight to go to like a make this a sexual thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think that that's necessarily what he wanted to say in that moment, but I feel like that was his way of sidestepping the vulnerability that he was putting forth and how he would like shut that off. But I'm sure that he'll find a way to be more sincere in the future, and they'll make that work out. But at least I'm glad that he's able to show that and that Pike sees that. Other than that, fantastic episode, really good action. This Garmelli fellow is an interesting character. We'll see what happens with him in the future. I wonder if he's going to play a bigger role than he is currently playing, or if he's just kind of like a travel guide, so to speak. Shout out to all these wonderful people that you see right here on the screen. Leave your feedback if you have any questions. If you're a show only watcher, put them in the comments. If you do know what's going to happen and you want to answer some questions, be mindful of how you word it. No spoilers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Stay safe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.